Life is good when there's enough money to throw around.
The university years in the sweltering lecture halls of the University of Lagos, Chidinma and Bolana were the faces of discipline. They were the front row gang, the ones who submitted assignments a week early and spent their Friday nights burying their heads in textbooks at the library. They believed in the promise that first class is the ticket to a soft life. Then there was Toke. Toke was rarely seen in class, yet her name was on every attendance list. While Chidinma and Bolana wore worn-out sandals and ate roasted corn for lunch, Toke arrived on campus in different cars every week, sometimes a Toyota, sometimes a Lexus. She was the queen of sorting.
Premium or nothing.
She slept with lecturers for marks and aristo men for money. You girls are suffering for nothing, Toke would laugh, adjusting an expensive Brazilian wig. School is not hard, you just need to know which buttons to press.
School is not hard, you just need to know which button to press.
On graduation day, all three threw their caps in the air. Chidinma and Bolana graduated with second-class upper degrees, proud of their hard work. Toke graduated with a second-class lower, purchased with her body, but she cheered the loudest. The wilderness of unemployment 2 years passed. The promise of the soft life turned into a nightmare for Chidinma and Bolana. The Nigerian labor market was brutal. They walked the streets of Lagos Island until the soles of their shoes were thin. They printed hundreds of CVs, sat in endless reception halls, and faced rejection after rejection. "We will get back to you," the HR manager said, but they never did.
I am tired of this unemployment, so they all promised to get back to us, but they didn't.
Hunger became their constant companion. They squatted in a small, stuffy room in Yoba, surviving on Gary and hope. One scorching Tuesday afternoon, while sweating profusely in their cheap suits on the roadside of Victoria Island, a sleek, black Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon screeched to a halt beside them. The tinted window rolled down, unleashing a blast of cold AC. "Chidi. Bola. Is that you?"
Chidi, Bola, is that you?
It was Toke. She looked like a bag of diamonds. Her skin glowed, her jewelry sparkled, and she smelled like money. The invitation Toke took them to a restaurant where a single plate of food cost more than Chidinma's monthly allowance from her village. "I can't believe you girls are still suffering like this," Toke said, shaking her head. "I own a boutique in Lekki and 3 houses. Stop suffering. Come to my house this weekend."
Come to my house. I will help you guys if you're ready to leave poverty.
When they arrived at Toke's mansion, they were intimidated. Over expensive champagne, Toke revealed her secret. "It's not just men, my sisters," Toke whispered, her eyes serious. "Men are stingy. You have to make them give you the money."
Not just men, my sisters. Men are stingy. They won't give unless you make them do.
She brought out a small jar containing a strange, dark oil and a set of waist beads. "This is the plug. It's a spiritual lock. Once you use this and sleep with them, their mind is yours. You ask for 5 million, they give you 10. You ask for a car, they buy you a house. They become hypnotized. No police, no questions." The 4 Chidinma and Bolana were terrified. "This is juju, Toke. It's evil," Bolana stammered.
"This is juju, Toke. It's evil."
"Is poverty not evil?" Toke snapped.
Is poverty not evil?
"Look at your shoes. Look at your skin. God helps those who help themselves." The resistance didn't last long. The landlord was threatening to evict them, and their parents were sick back home. Desperation broke their morals. They agreed. Toke took them to a Bobak in a remote village who performed the fortification. They were given the oils and strict instructions: never sleep with a man who has spiritual protection, and never miss the renewal ritual.
Do not sleep with any man that has spiritual backup. It is risky.
For 6 months, life was paradise. The charm worked instantly. Chidinma hypnotized a married oil tycoon who bought her a carless Range Rover. Bulano snagged the politician who signed over land documents to her after one night. They moved into high-rise apartments, flaunted designer bags on Instagram, and became the envy of their former classmates. They forgot the library, they forgot their struggle. The crash came without warning. It started with Toke. One morning, she woke up screaming. She claimed there were snakes in her bed, but there was nothing there. She began to hallucinate, tearing at her own skin, claiming it was burning. A week later, Chidinma's tycoon suddenly snapped out of the hypnosis. The charm had clashed with the prayer circle his wife had started. He realized he had been duped. He didn't call the police, he called his own spiritualist. Chidinma woke up one morning to find her legs paralyzed. The doctors said there was nothing medically wrong, but she couldn't walk. Bulano thought she was safe until she went for a routine checkup. Her womb had begun to rot from the inside, the price of the waist beads the Baba hadn't told them about. The doctors said she would never have children and required emergency surgery just to survive.
God, I am finished. Doctor, what do you mean my own womb is rotten?
The aftermath. Toke lost her mind completely, wandering the streets muttering about money that wasn't there. Chidinma remained crippled, returning to the village to be carried around by her aged mother. Bulano survived the surgery but was left barren and penniless, selling roasted corn to survive, the very fate she tried to escape. They had wanted to skip the queue of life, but they ended up paying a price far higher than patience. Moral of the story. The patience of a poor man is better than the hurried wealth of the wicked. There are no shortcuts to destiny. Desperation can open doors, but only patience and integrity can keep you safe inside.
No, don't go yet. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am on my knees, please. Thank you.